How are you? Today we'll complete a lot of questions about combination and permutation. Look at here this example. If 7 times x plus 2c3 equal 10 multiplication x plus 1 combination 3, we want to find x. We can use the rule here. 7 multiplication factorial x plus 2 over factorial 3 multiplies the difference between them, x plus 2 minus 3, it will be x minus 1, equal 10 multiplication by factorial x plus 1 over factorial 3, the difference between them, x plus 1 minus 3, it will be x minus 2, and then we can write 7 here, multiplication by, first you can cancel factorial 3 by factorial 3, and write x plus 2 outside here, multiplication by x plus 1, and we can write x plus 1 again outside to cancel x, or write x plus 2 multiplication by x plus 1, and write 10. And we have here x minus 1 right outside to cancel with x minus 2, x minus 1 outside, and write x minus 2 here, and x plus 1 we can cancel it by this, and x minus 2 we can cancel it by the numerator, then 7 multiplication by x plus 2 over x minus 1, it will be equal 10. And then we can use a product here, 7 multiplication by x plus 2 equal 10 multiplication by x minus 1. And then we can write x times 7, it will be 7x plus 14, it will be 10x minus 10, and 24 will be equal 3x. It's here 10x, okay? Then x will be equal 8. This example, x plus 1 permutation 3 equal 10 multiplication by x plus 1 combination 5. We want to find unknown here. Okay, we can using the rule here, factorial the top, x plus 1 over factorial 3 equal 10 multiplication by factorial the top, x plus 1 over factorial the difference between them, will be x minus 4 multiplication factorial down here equal 5. Okay, and then we can simplify it, write 5 outside here, and 4 to cancel factorial 3 by factorial 3, and we can write factorial 3, plus 1 here, count outside, and write factorial 3 here, 10 in the top, multiplication by 1, factorial x minus 1 minus 4 here, and we have factorial 5, it's meaning 5 multiplication by 4 factorial 3, cancel factorial 3 by factorial 3, and then 4 times 5 equal 20, multiplication factorial x minus 4 equal 10, we can divide it by them, we can simplify it, equal factorial x plus 1, the difference between them, x plus 1 minus 3, it will be x minus 2, and factorial x plus 1 over factorial the difference between them, x plus 1 minus 5 equal factorial x minus 4, multiplication factorial 5, and we can cancel them and write here 1 factorial x minus 2, right outside here, x minus 2 multiplication by x minus 3 multiplication by x minus 4 equal 10 multiplication by, we have here 1, and factorial x minus 4 multiplication factorial 5 here, and we know factorial x minus 4 is x minus 4, multiplication then factorial 5, it's meaning 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 and so on. Then we can write factorial 5 here will be equal 10 multiplication by x minus 2 multiplication x minus 3, factorial 5, it's meaning 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 equal 10 multiplication x minus 2 multiplication x minus 3, and we can cancel 2 times 5 equal 10, then 3 times 4 equal 12 equal x minus 2 multiplication x minus 3, we have here 12 equal 3 times 4, or 4 is a greater number, 4 times 3 equal 12, then x will be equal what? Equal right here 3 times 4 equal 12. Then x minus 2 equal 4, so x will be equal 6. Prove that factorial a plus b plus c is divisible by factorial a and factorial b and factorial c. We want to find this proof. Prove that factorial a plus b plus c is divisible by factorial a multiplication factorial b multiplication factorial c. Okay, we know factorial a plus factorial b plus factorial c over factorial a multiplication factorial b factorial c, it will be what? We can convert this factorial to computation. About what? We can write factorial a plus b plus c in the top, right? Factorial a plus b plus c, and we can write factorial a plus b here multiplication factorial c. Multiplication by what? Factorial a plus b over factorial a here and here, factorial a and factorial b. Again, we can cancel them with us, and the result will be factorial c and a and b. And convert this rule here to computation. A plus b plus c. Computation about what? The difference between them. We'll see, then write here c, because the difference between them a plus b. Write c here. And factorial a plus b over factorial a factorial b, it's computation a plus c, and write factorial the top and the down and the difference between them. The down here will be a, and a plus b plus c computation c, multiplication computation here, a plus b computation a, they are belonging to z positive, then factorial about a plus b plus c is divisible by factorial a factorial b factorial c. Okay, to prove that factorial a plus b plus c is divisible by factorial a times factorial b times factorial c, we must write in the top and this factorial a and b in the down, and between them factorial a plus b here c and a plus b here. We cancel them to write in the simplest form to convert from factorial to computation, and we can simplify it. The result will be belonging to the positive because we can convert. The result will be computation. Any computation belonging to the positive. Solve the example to find unknown to multiplication factorial 2n minus 4 equal factorial n minus 4 multiplication factorial n plus 2. We can write here factorial 2 equal 2, and then we can divide it factorial 2n minus 4 over what? Over n minus 4, n minus 4, and write factorial n plus 2 over factorial 2. We can write it permutation n minus 2n minus 4 here, and we can write the difference between them 2n minus 4 minus n minus minus 4. It will be 2n minus n equal n, and minus 4 minus minus 4 equal n. Here write 0, n plus 0 equal n. And here permutation n plus 2, difference between them, it will be n. So we can write n equals 0. It's impossible to write 0 here because the result will be negative. Or n 2n minus 4 will be equal n plus 2. Then n will be equal 6. We have the rule about n computation 6 over n computation 5. We can write n subtract by the greatest here between 6 and 5, 6 greater than 5. N minus greatest subtract n subtract by greatest plus 1 over greatest. The result will be n minus 5 over 6. Find unknown here if 2 computation n 2 multiplication n computation 5 equal n computation 4 plus n computation 6. We can divide it all by computation by 5, n computation by 5, and here n computation by 5, and here n computation by 5. The result will be here equal to, and n computation 4 over n computation by 5, the greatest down here, write n subtract by greatest plus 1 over the greatest. and here greatest up, so n minus 6 plus 1 over the greatest, and we can simplify it, write 2 here and write 5 in numerator, 5 negative 5 plus 1 equal negative 4, and write here 6 n minus 5 over 6. Here we can simplify it. This example, write multiplication between them here, 6 multiplication by n minus 4 and 5 multiplication n minus 5, and then we can simplify it. 2 times 6 equal 12 multiplication n minus 4 equal 5 multiplication n minus 2, 12n minus 48 equal 5n subtract by 10. It will be negative 40 or 38 here, moving, and here moving negative right here 5 over n minus 4 plus n minus 5 over 6, right cross here between them, and you can simplify it, right to outside. 5 times 6 equals 30 here, and n minus 5 times n minus 4, n times n equal n power 2, and negative 4 and negative 5 equal negative 9n, and negative 20, negative times negative equal positive, 6 multiplication n minus 4, and doing cross here it will be 12 multiplication n minus 4, it will be 30 plus n power 2 plus, and here negative 9 plus 20 plus 30 equal 50, right, 50 plus n power 2 minus 9n will be equal 12n plus 48, and then we can simplify it, right, n power 2 negative 9n and negative 12n negative 21n, and 50 minus 48 equal here 50, we have negative 40 moving positive, it will be positive 98 equal 0. We can factorize it, and multiplication by n, and two number multiplication by them equal 98, and summation 21, 7 and 14, and write negative and negatives, and will be n equal 7 or n equal 14. Then n equal 7 or n equal 14, it's accepted number. Okay, solution 7 or 14. If we have n combination r to n combination r plus 1 to n combination r plus 2 equal 2 to 3 to 4, we have the ratio between 3 combination. We want to find n and r. Okay, we can using properties about n combination r over n combination r plus 1, it will be 2 over 3, and n combination r plus 1 over n combination r plus 2 equal 3 over 4. We can use the rule here. We have the greatest down, then we can write n subtract by greatest here, subtract by greatest plus 1 over the greatest will be equal to over 3. The result will be r plus 1 over n minus r equal to over 3. And here the greatest down here, then we can write n subtract the greatest, r minus 2 plus 1 over here, write 1, write the greatest, r plus 2. The result will be 3 over 4. And then we can write r plus 2 over what? N minus r minus 1. Negative 2 plus 1 equal negative 1. Over here it's 2 over 4. Then we can write cross here 2n minus 2r equal 3r plus 3. And write 4r plus 8 equal 3n minus 3r minus 3. And we can simplify it here to n here and write negative 5r will be equal 3, and here 4r plus negative 3r positive here to be 7r plus 8 plus 3 equal 11, and we have n here, negative 3n, it will be equal 0. Here we have two equations here, 2n minus 5r equal 3, and here negative 3n plus 7r equal negative 11, or we can write 3n minus 7r equal 11. So we can solve two equations here to find unknown using calculator to find r. R will be equal what? R will be equal 13, and then equal 30 for basic calculator to find unknown. Using this program here, equation shows this equation number 5 and equation number 1, right? Number 1, and then right here 2 negative 5 3, 2 equal negative 5 equal 3 equal, and then right here 3 negative 7 11, 3 equal negative 7 equal 11 equal, it will be 34, about n 34, and r equals 30. Okay.